Governor, nice to see you.
Nice to see you, Greta.
All right, Governor, we had a visitor on Capitol Hill today, President Calderon of Mexico. He was here, and he had some words before the United States Congress, and he said this about your new statute in Arizona. He says that he strongly disagrees with the recently adopted law in Arizona. It's a law that not only ignores a reality that cannot be erased by decree, but also introduces a terrible idea using racial profiling as a basis for law enforcement. What do you say to that?
Well, I think that's really unfortunate. I don't believe he understands what the law actually says. You know, I don't mean that derogatory, but the fact of the matter is that it prohibits racial profiling. It's illegal in the state of Arizona, and racial profiling is illegal in the United States.
All right. Now, yesterday, President Obama, speaking with President Calderon at his side, actually said he didn't say that the statute called for racial profiling, but he described it as having the potential or the probability, and he refers to it as misguided. What do you say to the President of the United States?
Well, you know, I just keep questioning the fact of this continuation of misleading, I believe, the American public on the facts. It's very clear. It's been in federal law for decades, and it's something that we implemented in here to use as another tool to get our borders secured. And if it was illegal or it was racial profiling here in the state of Arizona, it would have been illegal and racial profiling decades ago for the United States.
Has the president or anyone who works for him called him up and said, hey, Governor, what do you need? Do you need any help? Can we fix this? Is there anything we can do for you?
They haven't, Greta, and it's really frustrating. You know, we were out here on the battlefield getting the impact of all this illegal immigration and all the crime that comes with it. And no one, I have repeatedly sent letters to the administration and to the President of the United States with absolutely no response. And I'm hopeful that when I'm in Washington, D.C. in about a week and a half, that I will be able to at least touch base with the Secretary of Homeland Security and the President of the United States. We need help. They need to do their job. They need to step up and secure our borders.
So do all your letters essentially go into a black hole? You get absolutely no response from the federal government at all?
Absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. And you know, I would think at this point in time, and I think that most people in America would agree with all the discussion and all the misleading statements that are being made, that we would have heard in some avenue, at least, to contact me or at least my Homeland Security people here in the state of Arizona. Zip, nothing. We are too busy talking about it and saying mischaracterizations about what the bill actually does. You know, we need help. We want our borders secured.
I'm a little bit surprised that you haven't heard from... Go ahead.
And we want this illegal immigration. We're a nation of laws, you know, and I just can't understand for the life of me when 70% of the American public agrees with Arizona that no one is taking any action, no one is calling us, no one's corresponding with us. It's very, very frustrating. We have the right in Arizona, as does everyone else in our country, to feel safe, and we cannot afford the expense that is the federal government's responsibility.
I'm a little bit surprised that you don't get more attention, not only because this statute sort of sent up a red flare to the sky, but also because the Secretary of Homeland Security sat in your seat. She was Governor Napolitano of Arizona before she became Secretary of Homeland Security. Has she not responded to you? Have you had no conversation with her?
None. Nil. However, we did go back in the records and gather together all the letters and requests of her communications when she was governor in regards to this issue. And I thought that we might be able to, you know, glean something from that or present them to her so that she would have her memory refreshed just exactly what's taking place here with the illegal drug smuggling and the illegal immigration and the drop houses and the terror which our citizens live in day in and day out along the border.
Were her letters like,
you know, Greta, we are
your letters?
Pardon?
You go ahead.
I said, we are just fed up. We just can't withstand anymore. It is just unfair. It's unresponsible. And we have borders for a reason. A nation without borders is like a house without walls. It collapses. And that's what's going to happen to our wonderful America. And we can start the turnaround here in Arizona. And that's what we intend to do. We're not going to stop. We need help, Mr. President.
Are the letters that you've looked at from then Governor Napolitano, now Secretary of Homeland Security Napolitano, are her letters essentially like your letters? I mean, did she face the same problems? Did she make the same request? Did she say that Arizona had the same